Good morning, friends. This morning session is dedicated to all language lovers, particularly for spoken English, in reaching the spoken communication. See, in the modern era, communication skill is a key to success in every walk of life. You cannot really get a better job or placement unless you have a very fluent English. Fluency in spoken English is like getting a key to getting a job. So, however qualified a candidate may be, however, degree or oriented a course may be, everywhere you have to deal in English. All the lectures in management courses, all the lectures in technical colleges, all the lectures in all the medical colleges, they are being delivered in a very good English. And all the scholars have written their great books of different, I mean, faculties in English. So it is not easy to grasp the material in different subject and different faculties without going through good books. So in order to have a command on the comprehensive idea written in any book, you need to have a better understanding of written and spoken English. Now the question arises that can we really master over fluency in English? What is fluency? How can we acquire fluency in English? That is very important. Many of the people who are, vernacular medium, educated, like they are educated through Hindi medium or Bengali medium or Marathi medium, they may face difficulties and they adopt translation method in reaching their spoken English. That is one way. No doubt, translation method is a very traditional way of speaking English. But the fact is how far it is going to help you in enhancing your English, speed or accuracy. It depends upon the effort, the practice that a child may adopt. Now, effortlessly, if you really want to speak English with all the, fluency and effectiveness, you want to deal in several, scholars with a different, vernacular medium, people coming from different parts of the world, if you are going to communicate to them, you have to have a very good accent and a very good pronunciation of your language. Particularly in English, pronunciation plays an important role. So, to acquire fluency in spoken English, it is very, very important to know different structures, different, style of speaking. By style of speaking, I mean to say that you must use the verb in different form, but you must use it in a style. For example, if you want to say that ये बात कहने में कोई अर्थ नहीं है, यानी इस बात का कोई प्राय नहीं है, यानी इसका कोई अर्थार्थ नहीं है, तो you can say in many ways there is no worth speaking about this matter, there is no worth discussing this matter, it is useless to talk about this matter. Now you tell me which one appeals you. Definitely the first one. There is no worth speaking about this matter. So how are you going to enhance this? So for that purpose, you need to have the knowledge of non-finites. That means infinitives, gerunds, and participles. Because sometimes what happens that the people start speaking English and they commit mistake. Like they say that, yes, she enjoys to listen to music. This is a wrong sentence. She enjoys listening to music. So how will a student come to know that enjoy is followed by a gerund verb plus ing, or wish is followed by infinitive? He wishes to become an engineer. He wishes to become an IS. So how will you know? So for that reason, you have to go through non-finites. So non-finites are the verbs which are not restricted by number and persons of the subject. be used with, like you can speak with all the subjects the same sentence. Like you can say that she wishes to do well in exam, he wishes to do well in exam, everyone wishes to do well in exam, all wish to do well in exam. Wish is changing because it is a finite verb, but to do is the same. The girl wishes to excel in studies. Wishes, the girl is third person, so wishes here, and we all wish to excel in our own area of learning. So the fact is that infinitives can be used in spoken English with to also, without to also. Like you see, there are certain verbs where there is no need of using to. They are known as bare infinitives. What are they? Let us speak some of the sentences about that. Let us see. Let him speak. Now, let is such a verb where you need not have to use to. Let him go. Let him study. Whenever you start a verb with let, you must use a bare infinitive. Let him do this work. Let him go. Let him study. Similarly, there are other verbs also which we can use without to. Like you can just say help. Help is such a verb. Now you are talking to your friend, say, yes, will you help me solve this question? But generally people speak like that. Will you help me to solve? So help doesn't take to plus verb. It takes only bare infinitive. Help save the environment. Help work for the betterment of the society. Help excel in your area of learning. Yeah, help save the poor people. Help save the animals. We must help save the environment, like that. He helped me solve the question. Never say he helped me to solve the question, because here you are using a bare infinitive. This makes sense that sometimes you have to use the verb without to, and like I said, late, like help. These are the areas. Then would rather, could rather. Like he would rather do it. He would rather do it than ask for help. She would rather do it. So after that, and after all the models, you have to use bare infinitive. Like he can do this, she can do this, they can do this. No use of to, because models are generally used with the verb without to. So this kind of knowledge, infinitives, to plus verb and verb without to, can be used with certain verbs. And I said that let and help are such verbs. Would rather, should rather, never takes to plus verb. Make also. Make is such a verb which never takes to plus. Like make, he made me laugh. Never say he made me to laugh. Always say he makes me work hard. He makes me do my work. She makes me cry. She makes me laugh. So never use to with make. Similarly, help also. He helped me solve the question. Similarly, let also. Let him speak. Let him do this work. So these are these typical, verbs which are used without to, and they are not used with infinitive with to. They are used with infinitive without to. Certain discussions will be there in the next video, and I'm sure this will help you enrich your spoken English. Thank you. This is Mr. Eddie Singh on the channel Easy English by Eddie Singh, your own channel. Thanks a lot.